Hey guys, it's Danae. Welcome to my PoshMePoshYou YouTube channel. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about my favorite facial routine with Posh. So first we're going to start off with our BFF face wash. Right now this is the #1 product for Posh, and there's definitely a reason for that. Let's see if you can see. It smells kind of like almost a lemony peppermint spearmint type smell. There's a lot of little sugar beads in it, so it really exfoliates your face and just leaves it feeling super refreshed and clean to move on to a face mask or just to wash and moisturize. It's really your preference. So it really only takes just about a pea size of this. I kind of put it on both hands. I'm just gonna wash it in, rub it in all over my face. And when doing this, you can really feel the sugar bead really exfoliating, but it's not harsh at all. It's just the right amount of scrub to feel like you're getting off that dead skin. So once we rub this in, I brought a wet cloth with me. I'm just gonna wash it off, wipe it off. When that comes off, your face just feels real cool. I like to do this because that peppermint in there kind of, I don't know, it kind of refreshes your face, wakes you up. So once we've completed that, another new product just released this catalog for our spring and summer 2017 is this micellar tonic. Comes in this cute little bottle. And this is kind of a 3-in-1. You really could use either one of these as your face wash. I like to use both because this is going to be your almost like a toner as well. So it's going to wash, tone, and give you some moisture. So once I use this, I come in with just a little bit of this. I just take a cotton ball. I'm just going to put just a little bit on here and dab it on. And I'm just going to go over just to make sure I got everything, didn't miss a spot, mainly around my lines, my facial line, that I didn't put a lot of the BFF on. And this also it kind of has a lavender scent, feels real clean, cooling on your face. This would be a really fun item to put in your refrigerator in the summer when it's really hot and you want to clean your face. It would be super cool. But just to show you, this is going to get all of the extra dirt off your face in case you miss some. And it really brings a lot out. I don't know if you can see there, after washing my face and using this, it still pulled off some dirt. So that's why I like to go back in with that and just kind of get my face extra clean. So right now in the month of March 2017, our BFF is the #1 product. Our #3 product is the Cackle Spackle. So today I'm going to do a Cackle Spackle mask for you, just to show you. This is my favorite mask. It's not one of the peel off masks. Those actually, don't quote me, but from what I'm reading, are actually not that great for your skin. It's going to cause wrinkles and early aging with that pulling motion. It's pulling off some of the things you don't want to pull off your skin. What the Cackle Spackle is going to do, and you will feel it working, it's going to get in those pores and clean it out and pull the oils and things out in your pores. And when you see me use this, you'll most likely be able to see some of that on my face today. So this is what it looks like. It is a dark mask. It's got the charcoal in there. This gives a tingling sensation. The only thing I do recommend on this mask is not using it when you might have a big date coming up, just because there is a chance that there may be a pimple or two come from this, because it is pulling all those toxins out, and it can cause some pimples because those things are surfacing. So I would recommend doing this when you are doing, you know, have a few days that it's okay to have a pimple or so. So we are going to put, does not take much, a little bit goes a long way. I always like to start in the middle of my face and work out. I'm using my camera as my mirror here on my phone. And so you're just going to work this all over your face. I like to use just one finger so that I'm not pulling on my face too much, not giving a lot of pressure, just so I'm not causing any wrinkles for future. I like to get it pretty good on my nose area because that is where I have a lot of my blackheads, as well as most people do. So I put a little bit extra in there. I like to get in the creases on the side of my nose. You do want to avoid the eye area because that is a very sensitive area for your face. And this is a drying mask, so I'm trying to work kind of quickly because it's already starting to dry on me. This mask is to be worn for 5 to 10 minutes. You can start out with less time or on the lower end of the time frame if you want. This mask could cause a little bit of redness when you're done, but that is perfectly normal and fine. That's nothing to be alarmed of. That redness should go away tops 2 to 3 hours, I would say. So I'm going to put a little more up here. So as this dries, it does lighten up a little. So as you can see, there's like thicker right here, a little less here, so it's starting to dry. Okay. Don't I look lovely? Okay. Oh, I just love the feeling of when you put some air on things, it just kind of feels clean and cool. This one is a little tingly. So while this is drying, I want to go over just a few things that I have here set aside to show you. The first thing I want to show you is our body scrubs. If you've used an exfoliating body scrub, most likely it's come in a tube. It may have come in a jar. Most of the ones I've had have been in tubes. And when you go to pour that tube out, it kind of runs out. It's almost more like a gel soap with some exfoliating beads in it. The thing I love about our sugar scrubs is it is very thick. So as you can see, this one right here is called Beach Blanket. Oh, it smells so good. It smells like coconuts. We have a Big Fat Yummy hand cream in the same fragrance. And for summer, this is just amazing. You feel like you are on the beach. And if I can't be at the beach, I want to feel like I'm on the beach. So let me just show you. This is so thick. I'm turning it completely upside down. It's not budging. This is a very thick, so it doesn't take much. It goes a long way. I like to put this either on a loofah or a wash rag and wash my body. And I just take a little scoop, use that, and that completely will cover my whole body. And it leaves you feeling amazing and smelling amazing. It is not very harsh, so you can use it all over. But we do have what's called a snarky bar. And these are exfoliating. They're a little more harsh of our exfoliation. Oops. Sorry. I'm turning things on down here with my foot. I have a small heater down here. So this is what our snarky bar looks like. As you can see, it's pretty big. It's like the size of my hand. And these have little sugar exfoliation, and it's a little harsher, so it's not something you would want to use on your whole body. I use this on my underarms. Really gets all that deodorant out, gets it really exfoliated, and gives me a really good shave. And on my legs, oh, I love shaving. This was the first thing I used with Posh, and I fell in love. I loved how my shave was. My legs have never been so smooth. So if you only get one thing with Posh, you need a Snarky bar. We have quite a few different smells, and we even have some on our retired list that are a little bit cheaper. I have a Snarky bar already open. I was gonna let's see if the camera will show you kind of the exfoliation. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see in here, but I don't know if you can see those little sugar beads in there that help the exfoliation. But everything with Posh to me just smells so good, and it's all good for you. So I don't feel bad about anything I'm using. I feel great about everything I'm putting in my body and on my body that, you know, it's absorbed in. So another thing we have is our chunks, and they're like your soap. You can use them on your hands, on your body, just a big chunk. These are also very big, and they last a very long time. I highly recommend, if you get one, cutting it up into a few pieces by just putting it in the microwave for a few seconds. You can cut through that, and that way you don't have this whole huge thing. Because if you're like me, I have a lot of different Posh, so I like to cut them up and use a little bit of this, and then move to this and move to this. If I put this whole thing in my shower, I would probably be using it for 3 to 4 months, depending on how much I'm using, because I have my Snarky bar and my sugar scrub, my body scrub, so this would last a very, very long time. So I like to cut them up. This is one of our new ones, and it smells like lavender. When I got the box this came in from Posh, I opened my box and it was just like lavender, and it smelled so good. Okay. So I think this is starting to dry. Let me see if you can see here. I don't know if you can see all the little dots on here. Those are my pores. You can see all the stuff coming out of my pores. Oh, yikes. So now I'm just going to take my wet washcloth, and I'm just going to wash this off. Sometimes this mask, being a dark mask, will leave a little bit of black right around here where I have some hair, but it doesn't take much to get it off. And if you have trouble getting it off, our Gender Bender charcoal big chunk will definitely do the trick. Whew. Sorry, I'm getting all up close and personal. I don't want any of this in my nose. Okay. So, that mask came off. I didn't time that. I've used it quite a bit to know when I feel like it's ready for me. It's usually when it's all dry and the tingling kind of stops in there. I'm just going to kind of dry my face a little bit. Oh, my face feels so soft. I love doing masks. All of my Posh masks make my face feel so soft. So now we're going to move on to our moisturizer. That mask is considered an off mask because it is cleaning out, getting all the toxins out, pulling all that out of your pores. We do have what's called on mask. So at this point, you can be done and do an on mask another day, or if you're feeling like some extra pampering, you can also do an on mask now. And we have quite a few of those as well. And that's going to put the moisture back in once you've pulled it all out. for time frame of this video, I'm going to go ahead and move on to my moisturizer, and I'll probably do my on mask either this evening or tomorrow. So our Moisturize 911, we have new packaging now, but I still have one in the old packaging. This moisturizer is amazing. It has caffeine in it, so it kind of wakes your face up. Caffeine is a tightening. It's used to tighten, so it's going to also tighten your face as well. It smells very citrusy. Again, a little goes a long way with everything in Posh, in my opinion. So I am going to just put this on my face. And I usually bring it down on my neck. You can put your mask on your neck as well. I do that sometimes when I remember. And it just makes your face feel so much softer, moisturized. It just wakes you up. And I love to use the BFF and then this in the mornings to just get me going for the day, wake me up, wake my skin up. I forgot to put one thing on, so I'm just going to show it to you. Our Zit Zapper, our new packaging. They just did a little new formulation on this. This has been around a little while, but they've been enhancing it. So I'm just going to kind of show you. This little bit will go a really long way. The Zit Zapper is used, you can use it a few different ways. Even though I put my moisturizer on already, I'm going to put this right here. So before you put your moisturizer on, this is when you really should put the Zit Zapper on. And I just like to put it in the area before I moisturize it that I normally would get a pimple or a zit. And this is going to kind of prevent those from happening. But let's say if you get zits or pimples, you know that feeling when you can tell you're going to get one. You don't know exactly where it's going to be. You can't really see it, but you can feel it under there. So putting this on that is going to kind of start pulling that out quicker, so your pimple will surface very quickly, and then you'll be able to pop that, get that off, and then use this to help clear that area up a lot quicker. This works. My sister and I both love this. We are big believers, and we do think that this works amazing. So few more little things. Our lip kit comes with two things right now. So you've got your lip oil. This is called Preach Peach. Has a cute, fun little roller ball right here on the end. You just put it on your lips. I'm not a big peach fan, to be honest with you. So I didn't think I was gonna like this, because something about peach smells always give me a headache. I'm not a big fan of peach, but I do like peach tea, and this smells like peach tea to me. The peach is not so overpowering that it smells awful to me, but if you like peach, you'll definitely love this. And if you're not a big fan of peach, you might like it too, because it does smell to me, like I said, like peach tea, and it smells pretty good. I'm going to open. So our Goodnight Kisses is our nighttime lip mask. You would put this on before you go to bed. Keep it on your nightstand. Put this on when you go to bed, and you are going to wake up with the softest lips. But your lips won't feel like chapstick type oily feeling. It'll soak all that shea butter in to your lips and just give you a very soft lip. My customers absolutely love this. Anytime I send out a sample, this is one of my top responses on how amazing people thought, you know, their lips felt. So this has some shea butter beads. It comes out like that. I'm not going to bed, but I'm going to put it on anyways because I love this stuff. So, like, seriously, a tiny, tiny little bit goes a long way. And you can use this to wipe, or you can just use your finger. Either way. So, before I let y'all go, I'm going to just put on one more thing. Our big, fat, yummy hand creams are amazing. A little bit, I think that's the theme of this, a little bit goes a long way. Paper Moon is one of our new ones. I started out only really liking one, was called Hello Sweetie, and now my list is growing. So if you have any questions on what might be a yummy hand cream you would like, I'd love to answer any of those questions on what your favorite scents are to help get you the right yummy hand cream. This stuff, oh, I think I just got enough for the whole block. This stuff is super thick and it goes on. At first, to me, it feels like, oh, this is going to be so heavy and greasy. I'm just going to put it all the way up my arm because I got enough to probably do my whole body. But once you put this on, it just soaks in super fast. It leaves your hands so soft, but you can go open a door and your hands are not so oily or greasy that you can't function. So I always tell people, when you put this on, just give it about 10 seconds and you won't feel that normal hand lotion feel that you get with a lot of hand cream. So my phone is about to die, actually. Good thing I'm about done with this video. Subscribe to me below so you can stay up to date on all the Posh stuff. Check out my website at PoshMePoshYou.po.sh, and feel free to comment feedback, ask questions. I hope you guys have a great day. Posh on!